Welcome to the violent world of Frank Parker. Stro, the maestro of wrestling. Ooh la la.
Johnny Blast.
Big Willie Blackheart.
And the Bandit.
The Bunkhouse Boys.
Universal Heartthrob, Scotty Rocker. You know what makes me great?
Everything.
Diablo Jr, the best today.
Yeah.
I'm JC Dykes Jr.
Two-time MSW Wrestler of the Year, Chris King. You know who I am? I'm Ricky Shea.
The Reckoning, Dwayne Tenny.
Big news, new tag team champions. Tell them all about it, John.
Yes, we have two new NWA Mountain State tag team champions. We have Frank the Tank Parker and Scotty Rocker, the Universal Heartthrob. You believe that?
Unbelievable. Fans, check out this footage. We're frustrated wanting to get in there. Oh! Frank the Tank, good move. Once again, John inside without the tag. Diablo Jr. This match looks like it's going out of control here. Mike Mayer, great control there. Oh! Frank the Tank Parker just threw Johnny Blast out of the ring. That's an illegal move, by the way, but Mike Mayer didn't see it. Oh! There we go. Diablo Jr. on the second rope. Oh, wait a minute. Caught by Scotty Rocker. Wait a minute. That's off. Oh, spotlight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be it. Oh. New champions. And Frank the Tank Parker could have done it. But they did. They defeated the NWA Mountain State Tag Team Champions and new NWA Mountain State Tag Team Champions, Frank the Tank Parker and Scotty Rocker. Friends for life. Meanwhile, Johnny Blast is carrying out Diablo Jr. Those guys aren't happy right now. It's probably one of the most shocking moments. And they want some music here. Let's just enjoy the moment, John.
everybody. You're watching another exciting hour right here on NWA Mountain State Wrestling. I'm Jacques Moliere here with Jonathan Styles.
Jacques, it's great to be back. I love it. Every time we are in Fallsview, I can't even remember. I'm so excited to try to keep track of all this wonderful stuff that we've come to. Mike Mayhem's going to have his hands full out there tonight. You got Diablo Jr., who's going to definitely be an enforcer in the corner of Johnny Blast.
Now, if you know, Brian Kyle was escorted to Diablo Jr. Yes, I seen that. Yes.
That's why we're the best.
You're
This
the
guy
best.
here, he's terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible. They need to fire him.
You need to leave before we have to call immigration.
The words from Diablo Jr. Anyways, like I was saying, Brian Kyle, nice suplex by
Johnny Blast. There you go. Diablo Jr. threw you off your game a little bit there, Jacques.
Yes, he did a little bit. But I was getting ready to say that Dynamite Derek Billings just walked out on Brian Kyle.
Well, I wonder if it's so much that Brian Kyle wants to do it on himself. Both these men have elevated themselves to the next level to be true contenders for the Stro's heavyweight title.
Yes, yes. Now let's not forget about today's main event.
Oh, yes.
For the NWA Mountain State TV title, J.C. Dykes Jr. versus the Alaskan Assassin, Ice. That's later on this hour for the main event. Right now, we have this great match.
Now, what's very interesting about this match with Brian Kyle and Johnny Blast is you got Johnny Blast, who is a cerebral wrestler and a ring veteran. I remember talking back in Alderson about how he travels alone. Oh, look at that. This is the X Factor I was talking to you about. Senior Taco Bell dog is just getting in there, tearing up the legit hit.
Yes,
Brian Kyle.
Jr. getting his punches in, getting his kicks in, you know what I mean? While the referee, Mike Mayhem, isn't looking.
Right.
You know, and that's how they win.
Well, and that's the thing, Mike Mayhem can only be so many places at once. Look, oh,
Johnny Blast is choking.
Unbelievable.
Yoking up Brian Kyle. The legit hit is no longer doing the legit hits.
Well, and you got to think, if Mike Mayhem had sent Diablo Jr. back to the ring, this could be a totally different match than you're seeing right now. But right now, Johnny Blast is in control, thanks to the use of the tape and choking out. And there's Diablo Jr. adding insult to injury.
Look at that. Diablo Jr. working on Brian Kyle. Meanwhile, his brother, Dynamite Derek Billings, just walked out on him. I guess Brian Kyle thought he could take care of both of them on his own.
And I gotta tell you, that's where the inexperience of Brian Kyle is at, because you really need that great equalizer out there when you have former tag team champions like Johnny Blast and Diablo Jr. in the same place at the same time.
Yes, yes. You see these two guys, Diablo Jr. and Johnny Blast, former NWA Mountain State Tag Team Champions. These guys know how to be tag team champions.
And they definitely know how to work together now. If you notice, speaking of working, you see Johnny Blast is now going to work on Brian Kyle, trying to cut off that oxygen, make Brian Kyle pass out or tap out.
Well, you see, Jonathan Styles, it's basically, once again, you know, history equals future. I tell you this once, I'll say it again, you know. These men work together as a team, and it's virtually 2 against 1. Right. It looks like Diablo Jr. is trying to get his attack in right now as I speak.
Yeah, and you see, the thing is, Johnny Blast is being berated by Mike Mayhem about his behavior, which gives Diablo Jr. free reign against Brian Kyle. And then right now, Brian Kyle back in the corner, and Johnny Blast getting ready to go to work on the midsection there, trying to wear out that solar plexus and the abdominal region, making it almost impossible for Brian Kyle to catch his breath. Irish whip into the corner, and reverse. Brian Kyle going up. Oh, he catches the big elbow.
Big elbow neutralizer to the jaw hinge. Did you see that?
Absolutely. And let me tell you something. Brian Kyle's no glass jaw slouch. Johnny Blast just hit him square and knocked him silly. And now Johnny Blast in complete control of this match again, picking up Brian Kyle and suplex to Brian Kyle.
Nice slam by Johnny Blast. The back of Brian Kyle must be hurt. It's over. No. Johnny Blast getting cocky, huh?
I really thought Johnny Blast was going to put him away there with a big power move. Johnny known for the power moves and the upper body strength that he has. Now, excuse me, just going to work. Oh, here comes Brian Kyle, just with a big comeback.
Big punch.
Oh!
Straight across the face.
Right to the eye, slows down any comeback by Brian Kyle.
Johnny Blast now flipping Brian Kyle over, going back to work, trying to take that oxygen out of Brian Kyle. And the man looks as red as a strawberry. Look at Johnny Blast trying to go for the ropes with Diablo Jr. helping him. The force. And Mike Mayhem don't even see it. Now Mike Mayhem's asking what's going on with the shaking here. Finally trying to figure out what's going on here. And the ropes are shaking, but Mike's still semi-oblivious to everything that's going on, Jock. And Diablo Jr. just being kosher about it. Oh, he sees it. No, he didn't see it.
5 minutes has elapsed in the match. 5 minutes remaining.
And now Brian Kyle trying to come back with some big punches there. Yes, Brian Kyle coming back with vengeance here. And Brian Kyle just takes down Johnny Blast. Big clothesline by Brian Kyle. Now Brian Kyle, like a house of fire in there, puts Johnny Blast right in the corner. There we go. Johnny Blast. And he whips him off. Brian Kyle with his elbow. Down he goes. Oh, I thought he had him there, Jock. I really did. Close Styles, I'll tell you that right now. Now Brian Kyle's swearing that it's over. Going for that, some sort of choke sleeper there. Looks like a sleeper. Wait, here comes Diablo Jr. What? Oh! Look to the testicles. There's no taker at NWA Mountain State Wrestling. Absolutely. And now you're going to wonder, where's Derek Billings when you need him? Because Johnny Blast and Diablo Jr. And here comes Derek Billings! Derek Billings to the rescue. Now, I'll tell you right now, there is a feud between Brian Kyle and Dynamite Derek Billings. The legit hit and Dynamite, but, you know, the feud is who is better, you know, who's number one, you know, who's going to
The winner of the match, Brian Kyle!
You know, who's going to be the next NWA Mountain State Heavyweight Champion? You don't know. Well, Jock, let me interject a little something here. I have a couple brothers. We always have the rule, yeah, we fought with each other, but the first, and you know this growing up in a big family, anybody messes with your family, you don't care how mad you are at them, who are you jumping, your family or the other guy? You know what, Jonathan Styles, that's absolutely true. If your brother's getting jumped, you should go out there and help him, but it seems like Brian Kyle didn't want any help. Well, what are you going to do but when you're being double teamed, and Derek Billings did do the right thing? He did. Fans, don't go anywhere. We got more action right after this.
This is Commissioner Larry Light. If you'd like to see the great TV stars of NWA Mountain State Wrestling come to your town, give us a call at area code 304-673-2054 or check us out on the web at mountainstatewrestling.com.
You know, Mountain State, let me tell you something. Friday, Alderson, October the 16th, you're on the list. That should be on your list of things to do. I'm going to tell you something. You're going to see the best wrestling action in Alderson that's been there in quite some time. You're going to have stars like Bruiser Graham. You're going to have stars like Johnny Blast. You're going to have stars like Diablo. You're going to have, well, you'll have other guys there too, like Maestro and whatever his name is, Parker and Rocker and all them, you know, idiots. But anyway, they're probably kin to some of you people right there in Alderson. But you come out Friday, October the 16th, because I know in Alderson there's nothing else to do on a Friday night.
Gent, West Virginia. Easy to misspell, easy to mispronounce, but the best place in southern West Virginia to see Mountain State Wrestling, especially on Friday, October the 23rd at the Volunteer Fire Department. Gent, West Virginia, Johnny Blast is going to be there 1 week before Halloween, my favorite time of the year. You better be there too. Friday, October the 23rd, Gent, West Virginia, Volunteer Fire Department. I'll see you there.
You know, tonight I have a #1 contendership for the TV title against Dwayne Tenny. You see, the TV title is a title that I've worn around my waist before, and I plan on wearing around my waist again. Dwayne Tenny, you're knocking out everybody. You're punching them. You knocked out Jonathan Styles. With all due respect, he's just an announcer, and I'm a professional wrestler. So I'll see you in the ring tonight, and I will be walking out with my hand raised, and I will be the new TV champion.
You know, every time I come into a place, they're all talking about Tenny this, Tenny that. Everybody's, you know, running their mouth, talking stuff. What happened last time? Count them. How much has the body count risen? Count it. Jonathan Styles, he just doesn't know when to shut up. Kept running his mouth. Guess what? Last time I seen it, drinking out of a straw. Who else? Alaskan Assassin. Ooh. Iced him. Out. Who else? Referee making bad calls. My match. Nah, dude. Not on my time. What happened? Out. The vision that's focusing around in those referees' heads is just like their shirts, black and white. Knocked it out. Done. So, you want to finally take away the money, take away what I've earned, the TV title shot. Prove myself? I haven't done it yet. That's fine. Take my money. Take it. Doesn't matter. Put me in there against Chris King tonight. I've got many wins on Chris King. I'll just knock him out again. And again, and again, and again. Who else? Who else you want to put in there? Put them all. One by one. I'll walk through them until I get to that champion that has my title. My title. Keep it warm. Because just like everyone else, you're going out.
Just tuning in, you are now watching NWA Mountain State Wrestling, the #1 show watched in the tri-state area. I am Jacques Moliere, here with Jonathan Styles, and right now we have for the #1 contender match for the NWA Mountain State Television Champion, Chris King versus Tenny.
Well, I tell you what, Jacques, this is going to be a great match. Tenny is really trying to get the eyes of the championship committee to look on him again. He's been put in this #1 contender situation. Chris King, a former TV champion, is also trying to get back to that #1 contender spot. Says he wants to be the TV champion again, and he's told me that on numerous occasions.
Yes, now that was a beautiful reverse just recently here by Chris King. Tenny now. Uh-oh.
Absolutely.
Chris King about to break the arm of Tenny.
And what's interesting is Tenny's using, or Chris King is using some of the takedown holds that you would see out of Tenny, an experienced MMA fighter. And now Chris King has just got Tenny down on that mat, which cannot be the best place because with Tenny's experience of MMA and holds and counter holds, he's lethal down on the mat as he is on the mat or in the ring with that one punch, as you have seen.
And hit. There we go. Tenny and Chris King going at it.
Absolutely. Here comes Tenny with the backslide.
Is it over? No. 2 count.
And now Chris King going back to work on that arm again, the experienced veteran. Oh, here it is!
It's over. No.
Oh, I thought Chris King was going to have him right there.
Yeah, look like it. Both men, pin after pin, move after move.
Oh, wait a minute. Chris King just keeping him locked up. Oh, I thought he had him for sure
2
there.
count.
And I tell you what's really interesting is this match could go just that quickly. It could go at any time here, John, because both these guys know the ways to wrap up your
Chris
opponent.
King is injured. He seems like there's just something not right here with Chris King. He missed something here in the shadows that Dwayne Tenny did.
Well, I know Tenny's going to work up, and is he going to put? Oh my God! That huge fall-away slam by Tenny.
Just Chris King right out of the ring with that slam.
Unbelievable. And now Tenny coming out of the ring to take advantage of Chris King and that injured back. Oh, what a
Big chop.
I think Chris King hurt himself. Oh!
Second chop. Chop after chop, move after move.
And now Chris King, and here comes Mike Mayhem trying to get some composure to get him back in the ring.
Both men back in the ring.
Unbelievable. Now Chris King punches
to the
boots
back
in.
of the head.
Yeah, Chris King is going to have to do whatever he can out of his bag of his tricks on Tenny to become that aggressor out there.
Now Chris King's going to have to watch out for that knockout punch, the signature.
Oh, look at that. Huge leapfrog by Chris King. Clothesline takes down Tenny.
Yes, nice clothesline by Chris King. Tenny's down. Chris King is now going to show him what wrestling's all about, right?
Absolutely, and here goes Tenny.
Second rope.
Oh, excuse me, King.
Big elbow drop to the center of the chest.
Yeah. I thought Tenny was going to move out of the way for sure there. Chris King getting a little frustrated, being able to put Tenny away. Oh! Now the knees to the face. Oh, unbelievable.
Ouch. The knockout move. That's it, man. Tenny is out of it.
Oh, and Chris King now going to the work on the back of Tenny. Fans, it's only going to be a matter of time now, in my opinion, before Chris King puts Tenny away. Your thoughts, John?
My thoughts is Chris King is really working on every single part of Dwayne Tenny's body. Look at that move right there. The submission is just beautiful. The pain that Tenny is going through right now is untold.
Absolutely, pulling on those bicep, tricep, forearm muscles, not to mention the tendons.
And the back.
Oh, yes. And
the head. Don't forget about the head.
Oh, definitely with the neck, the way that connects to the shoulder and the arm. Absolutely. Tenny's got to be in severe pain. And lucky move by Dwayne Tenny. Clothesline takes down Chris King.
Big clothesline. Is it over? No, Chris King kicks out. But Tenny comes back.
Tenny going to work aggressively now with the knees to the small of the back of Chris King.
Oh. Tenny taking off the knee pad here. Oh. Get that bone against that flesh.
And now Tenny trying to put Chris King away again.
Kick out. He's almost 3.
I thought he was down for sure. Tenny, oh, now using the ropes, trying to choke out Chris King a little bit. Tenny being cocky in there. This is the part that's going to help him lose the match, Doc. You can't be cocky and try to win a #1 contender spot.
Yes, that's right, everybody. This is for the #1 contender match with the NWA Mountain State Television title.
5 minutes has elapsed in the match. 5 minutes remaining.
Let's see here. Chris King into the corner turnbuckle. Tenny running. Big knee to the chest out of the ring. Chris doesn't look too good right now.
No,
Tenny
he
back
doesn't.
in.
Tenny with the heel line buster takes down.
It's over. I could be wrong. No. 2 count.
That spine buster by Tenny, I thought was going to take Chris King out for sure. Just completely knocking out the win. Chris King really going deep down, digging, trying to get something going.
Chris King is trying to turn around and snap out of it. Tenny now working on the back of Chris King. Painful move by Tenny.
Absolutely, this is very wise on Tenny's part because he's going to work on the back of Chris King where he's put the knee and he's stretching Chris King out. 6 minutes has elapsed in the match. 4 minutes remaining.
Chris King gaining momentum. Can he do it? Elbows to the stomach. Yes, off the ropes.
Chris King, what?
Chris King's picking him up, and powerbomb.
That was beautiful. He tried to go for the kick, and he turned around and came up with something better. A nice power slam.
Power bomb, Jock. But I gotta tell you, the thing was that took as much out of Chris King as it did Dwayne Tenny.
It sure did. You know, after, you know, getting a whipping like that, you know, you would think that the match is over, but just like that, Chris King gains that momentum and does that devastating maneuver, and now both men are exhausted. Who has the advantage? Oh, and big elbow neutralizer to the jaw hinge.
Absolutely, Chris King, the main aggressor here right now, as he puts Tenny right in the corner, his head up against the turnbuckle, and Chris King using that elbow, going to work it. Huge chops.
Now, Tenny with the black eye, I don't know if you can see it from here, but Tenny does have a black eye right now. Chris King, he got a number on both of them. Nice.
7 minutes has elapsed from the match, 3 minutes remaining.
That's it. After a maneuver like that, it's over. 3. Oh, no. 2 count. Still going. And Chris King and Tenny still got it in them.
And here comes Tenny coming back. I can't believe it. After a bulldog like that, I really thought Tenny would have nothing left in the tank. And Tenny,
what's going on?
What? Wait, Mike Mayhem, what?
No contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has ruled this match a no contest.
This is a straight up street fight up in here, man.
Absolutely, and I gotta tell you, Jacques, both these guys really want to be the #1 contender. And it's, like you said, it's a street fight, and growing up in where? Staten Island, New York?
Yeah, Staten Island, New York. You know, I remember seeing these fights all the time here. You know, both men are just punching. You know, pretty soon here, somebody's gonna get tired.
Or get knocked out.
Or get knocked out. One of the, oh, big smack. Big smack. Oh, my, dang. These men are now punching each other. Leonard Sims, the owner of NWA, Mountain State Wrestling, he wants the microphone.
He's making
him up.
All right, there you go, sir.
The decision is what, referee?
No contest.
No contest.
That was a contest.
No contest. Both of you wasn't listening to me.
I still have something for you both to hear, though.
All right, let's hear it.
Next week.
You hear it? 1-on-1?
No.
Come on.
Next week, you and he in a tag team match.
What?
Yes.
With that?
With him.
What? Both men are going to team up together?
Next week.
I can't believe that. They're going to team. Leonard Sims has lost his mind. Teaming up Tenny and Chris King.
Well, I'm pretty sure Leonard Sims has his ideas and his plans here. He knows what he's doing. He's a very smart man. You see, Dwayne Tenny and Chris King working together as a tag team partner. The question is, who will they be versing?
Well, what, but... Oh, wait a minute. Tenny just knocked out
Dwayne Tenny's signature.
Unbelievable. Tenny with the one knockout punch. Taking out Chris King.
And then now, next week, they have to tag up and become tag team partners. Chris King, he might want a little revenge, and the revenge is a dish best served cold. I don't know if you ever heard that expression. But yeah, that's some serious stuff right there. Chris King just got knocked out by Tenny, and now, next week, Chris King and Dwayne Tenny are gonna have to tag up and become tag team partners. What's gonna happen?
Well, I tell you what, fans, I may lose my job over this, but I'm gonna say it again. Leonard Sims has lost his mind. To team up Tenny and Chris King, you gotta be kidding me. And Chris King has been the victim of the one knockout punch. I've been there. Let me tell you something, fans. It'll lay you up.
Right. Don't go anywhere. We got more wrestling action coming up. We'll see you soon.
Rice or Rice. All you people in TV land, you know who I am. I'm the king of West Virginia. I have kingly good looks. I have all that money. And I have a beautiful queen. But one thing I don't have that other kings do, that's an army. I'm starting my army. You'll know them as the Shannonites. It's going to begin with this man right here. This is going to be my muscle, and he's got my back all the way.
Get ready, NWA Mountain State. We're going to conquer you. J.C. Dykes Jr. tonight in Fallsview, West Virginia. It's you versus the Alaskan Assassin Ice for the TV title. I know you're supposed to be this great champion and all. I know you're supposed to be crazy, but there ain't nobody crazier than me. You think you're going to walk out of Fallsview with a TV title tonight? You're crazy if you think that. All of these people coming here tonight to watch you and me wrestle ain't going to be watching a match. They'll be watching an execution.
Diablo Jr. And the opponent, formerly residing in New York City, now in West Virginia, weighing 240 pounds. He is the NWA Mountain State Heavyweight Champion, Stro, the Maestro of Wrestling!
Brian Chains informing them they have to wait for the bell. This is Jonathan Stiles sitting here with Jacques Moliere, and then we're about to see what happens when Diablo Jr. opens his mouth and makes an open challenge, which is get a butt whipping.
Now the champion is trying to be a good sportsman, shake the hand of Diablo Jr. But Diablo Jr. don't know what to do. It looks like he's confused here. You know, the champion is trying to tell Diablo Jr.
Oh, and here comes Diablo Jr. from behind. Just going to work there on the shoulders. Oh. Just trying to go to... Uh-oh. Air Mexico, here we go.
This don't look good. And Stro. Oh, big chop.
I love that sound, Jock.
Come on. Ooh. Big chops. Oh, man, Diablo Jr. just flies across the ring.
Absolutely. He threw Diablo Jr. around like I throw around my strawberry shortcake doll. Wait, I didn't just say that.
Diablo Jr. trying to get on the ring. Big chop so hard, Diablo Jr. just had to go down.
Absolutely. And now Diablo Jr., I'm sure, is regretting, oh, man, what he said by saying anybody.
Well, I guess he made a mistake. Now, Diablo Jr. ain't no slouch, but, you know, when the NWA Mountain State Heavyweight Champion comes out, Diablo Jr. just might have himself a problem.
Absolutely. I mean, he's not the champion because he spends time at home just sitting there. He's in the gym. He's watching matches, fans. You know that he has that mentality to work harder than anybody in the locker room right now, which is why he's the champion, John.
Yes. Looks like he's breaking the arm of Diablo Jr. The Mercy.
Oh,
Diablo
I played that
Jr.
when I was a kid. That hurts.
Yeah, Diablo Jr. ain't liking that very much, but he won't give up. Diablo Jr.'s tough.
I think I know what's about to happen. Oh, stomp on the toes. Here we go.
Stomped on the fingers by the big boot of the champion, the Maestro, putting a hurt on Diablo Jr.
Right, and except for the big... Oh! I want to hear that again, fans. Oh, we weren't treated to that, unfortunately. And Stro putting him up for the SBD. This could be it.
Looks like a bear hug.
Oh, I thought he was going to put him away. Oh, no, he just ran to the corner.
Into the corner turnbuckle.
I thought Stro was going to put him away and finish him real fast and just make short work of Diablo Jr. Oh. Oh, my.
The fans saying, just finish it. Get it over with.
And Stro,
the strength.
Unbelievable.
The champion. This don't look good.
Now, is he going to toss him out?
Is he going to throw him out of the ring? No.
Oh, that is painful. Jacques, tell the fans about that.
Well, that don't tickle on NWA Mountain State Wrestling.
Absolutely.
What's this?
And Stro
setting him up.
Oh! It just hits him in the midsection. Diablo Jr. Oh, my!
Wow, he chopped him so hard he flew off the top rope onto the ground.
And I gotta tell you, Stro really getting the fans into it. They seem excited to see him put on his offense against Diablo Jr. And I got a feeling Diablo Jr. is now definitely regretting.
Is Diablo Jr. brave enough to get back in the ring?
I think so. He's gonna come in with a nice suplex, courtesy of the Stro.
Uh-oh. This don't look good. The strength of the Maestro.
And now that blood flushing to the head of Diablo Jr. just a dizzy.
Dang, that was like a 360 suplex.
An unbelievable suplex because you can't see in Diablo's face, but you can see it in his neck. All that blood that was just rushed up there as the Stro had him upside down.
I can't believe the Stro is still conscious here. It's over. Let's give up. No!
Diablo Jr. definitely has to be in no man's land right now.
Diablo Jr. just wants to get beat down more, or he wants to get his revenge.
Oh, Stro misses with the knee.
The Stro messed up his knee. This ain't good.
And let me tell you, fans, that's the knee that Derek Billings has been working on all these weeks now. And anytime he's faced him. And now Diablo Jr. not oblivious to the fact that the knee's injured.
The champion injured his knee. This don't look good for the champion.
Absolutely.
Now, Diablo Jr. actually has a chance now. Even though the champion outweighs Diablo Jr. by a...
Oh, what? Is he going to Hurricane Run him? Yes!
Nice, beautiful move by Diablo Jr. And once again, the knee. You know, the fans are jumping out of their seats here, you know?
And I tell you what, that man wearing the red, white, and blue hat out there trying to cheer on the Stro, that's the type of guys we like to see at our shows.
That's right, you know, and anybody can come to the shows here, you know. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you're from. You could be from New York. You could be from West Virginia. You could be from
Ohio.
Ohio. It doesn't matter, you know.
5 minutes has elapsed in the match. 5 minutes remaining.
Look at that. The pain, the agony. And what's the champ going to do now, Jonathan Styles?
Well, I tell you, this is going to put Stro in a bad situation because Stro has had that knee torn apart and looked at by the MSW trainers. Derek Billings has showed that knee no mercy in all the matches that they've had together. Whether it's Princeton, whether it's Alderson, whether it's Hinton, he has just been going to work on that knee, and
looks like Diablo. Nice. Diablo Jr. was working for some kind of figured four, and you know, the champion just gave him a big boot to the face.
Absolutely. And now the nasty eye rake by Diablo Jr. puts him back in control, and again he's going to work on that knee that is in serious trouble.
You know, I just can't believe the fans are jumping out of the way for Diablo Jr. and the champion here. You know,
6 minutes has elapsed in the match. 4 minutes remaining.
But ladies and gentlemen, don't let that stop you from coming to a show near you, because these wrestlers are professionals, and believe it or not, they know what they're doing. I mean, come on.
Do not try this at home, John. Absolutely right. And speaking of trying things, Diablo Jr. is trying to wear down the Stro, and Stro Irish whips Diablo Jr. and picks him up, and another Hurricane Rana by Diablo Jr.
Yes, now that's how you do it. Is it over? No, the champion ain't going out like that. Diablo Jr. saying, let's go, chop, 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 suey, uno, finesse, let's go. The count, but it was only a 2 count.
And there comes Stro, throwing him off again, picking him up for it looks like a big power move.
Nice.
Good night, Diablo Jr.
It was the knee of the champion that he just couldn't finish the complete devastating move, but it was effective because obviously Diablo Jr. felt that.
Absolutely. 7 minutes has elapsed in the match. 3 minutes remaining. Jacques Moliere, you could not be more observant if you wanted. Gold star for you, my friend.
Gold star? What am I, in kindergarten?
Well,
how about a shiny nickel for you, huh, Jonathan Styles?
All right, shiny nickel, Jacques Moliere. But I will tell you, all joking aside, you really were observant. Had it not been for the bad knee, Stro probably would have put him away with that power move.
I would say definitely. That's what it had to be. But Diablo Jr. off the ropes.
And Stro catches him again. And the power of the Stro. He's going to try
for something else here. Oh, there it is.
Oh, that huge slam to the mat just knocks Diablo Jr. silly.
Diablo Jr. is in La La Land right now. You know, he's in Alice in Wonderland. The champion, the knee hurting. Diablo Jr. into the corner turnbuckle. No, reverse. No. Double reverse.
Diablo just now going to the second rope, and he's going to try for something, but Stro's going to catch him up there. Wait a minute, he's going to try for the DDT. No, SBD, here we go.
Diablo Jr. went for the DDT, but that's SBD. There it is.
It's over. Absolutely.
If Diablo Jr. kicks out, I have to say, wow. No, he's
take a fork in him, he's done. You can count to 100, John.
Yes.
The winner of the match, Stro, the maestro of wrestling.
Good job by the NWA Mountain State Heavyweight Champion, the maestro with the messed up knee, still completed the match here with his signature move.
Absolutely. And I got to tell you, there was a couple of times I thought Stro was going to put him away. But like you said, Jacques Moliere, an injured knee at the hands of Derek Billings, you got to wonder, is Stro going on borrowed time? Is that injury going to make him have to vacate that title? Or is somebody going to get lucky?
Well, I tell you right now, Diablo Jr., you got to give the man respect. He called anybody out, and out of all people, the NWA Mountain State Heavyweight Champion comes out, challenges Diablo Jr., and it's true that Diablo Jr. did lose the match, but no contest here. That was definitely a great match. Now, up next, our main event, we have...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Partners of Alderson, West Virginia. Dynamite Derek Billings will be there. The Legit Hit Brian Kyle. The Maestro of Wrestling will be there. Hope to see you.
Friday, October 23rd. Once again, Gent, West Virginia, gear up! NWA Mountain State is the very best, along with the Stro, the Maestro of Wrestling, the People's NWA Mountain State Heavyweight Champion. We're going to do it to it. We're going to have a good time. By the people, for the people. That's what it's all about. You know, it's like a self-gain. It's about a team effort. And the team is the people in NWA Mountain State and the Stro. So let's all get together, have a good time. It's October, baby. It's time to break out the pumpkin pie. It's time to scare somebody. And let's have fun. So come on out, October 23rd, Friday, Gent, West Virginia. Ooh la la.
King Richard, you thought it was real funny coming in the ring after your Sir Ice attacked me after our match. I mean, I know he could be a sore loser, but for you to give him that kind of thing, I mean, King Richard, Sir Ice, I don't know nothing about it, but all I do know is me and you've been up and down the road and we're going back down it again tonight. It's going to be for this.
This night is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit, and it is for the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Television title. The challenger, escorted to the ring by King Richard, weighing 235 pounds, from Anchorage, Alaska, the Alaskan Assassin, Ice.
All right, for the NWA Mountain State Television title, J.C. Dykes Jr., the champion, versus the challenger, the Alaskan Assassin, Ice.
Absolutely, Jacques. And I gotta tell you, J.C. Dykes Jr. has been on a roll since winning that TV title from Bandit back in Beaver, West Virginia.
Yes, yes. Now, I was actually being observant again. And you better not say good golden star crap or whatever it is, you know what I mean?
I'll pat you on the head and say good job.
But if you look at J.C. Dykes Jr. hair, I actually like it. Don't you think, fans, that J.C. Dykes Jr. has a nice haircut?
Well, are you gonna get a jock? Is this gonna be the trend now? With the Spider-Man hairdo?
Spider-Man hairdo, is that what you want to call it?
Well, that's what it looks like to me, a big spider web.
All right, everybody. Anyways, if y'all are just tuning in right now, you are now watching NWA Mountain State Wrestling, the #1 poppin' show here in the state of West Virginia. I'm Jacques Ollier, here with Jonathan Styles, and this is our main event. We have the NWA Mountain State Television Champion, J.C. Dykes Jr. versus the challenger, Ice the Alaskan Assassin.
And now Ice in control. And I gotta tell you, Jacques, what do you think about King Richard being out here? And how much that's going to play into the match against J.C. Dykes Jr. here?
Well, you see, you got King Richard outside the ring right now, managing the Ice, the Alaskan Assassin, and he's still claiming the King of West Virginia. Oh, count! No, 2 count. And I don't really know what King Richard is capable of right now, but I got my options here of what he can do and cannot do. But if he gets caught, Brian Chains will boot his rear end right out of here.
Well, fans and Chalk, we saw it earlier in the hour when Diablo Jr. was an equalizer in the match against Johnny Blast taking on his man. And I'm sure the same thing could be said here, that King Richard's going to be the equalizer.
Oh, Ice off the ropes. The champ.
Oh! And a huge hip toss by J.C. Dykes Jr. puts him in control, takes down Ice with a side headlock. Oh, and Ice trying to pull on that short hair of J.C. Dykes Jr.
The little hair that the champ has. Ice just pulls his hair. There we go. Kick out. Is it over? Yes. Well, we might have a new television champion. I don't know.
We definitely could. I mean, Alaskan Assassin is definitely on his game here, and he looks like he's going to pick J.C. Dykes Jr. up and tosses him down. But J.C. Dykes Jr. holding on with a vice-like grip.
Nice reverse.
Absolutely, with a vice-like grip. Has kept the Alaskan Assassin locked up there and basically stopped any offense from happening.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Can the Ice be the new champion? Or will J.C. Dykes Jr. remain the television champion?
All right. J.C. Dykes Jr. takes him down off the rope. And it looks like, oh, Dykes smartly stopped. And after J.C. Dykes Jr. and, oh, whoa!
That looked like some kind of reverse to me. It looks like the champion was going for a DDT, but Ice just reversed it and slammed the champ down hard.
Absolutely, and I was totally unexpected to see what I just saw.
That was a nice elbow drop, by the way, by Ice.
Absolutely. Ice is in complete control here now, and I'm really shocked that Ice was able to get off that quick reversal. But then again, he wouldn't be in a TV title match if he was not at that point.
Yes, Ice is going for the belt. He wants to be the champion. And then there goes King Richard with his cheesy shots right there to help out the challenger because he's just good like that. What can I say?
Well, King Richard has been completely dirty since winning the crown in Union, West Virginia, and has been the absolute most rooted in the locker room fans.
Turning to the bad guy, huh?
Absolutely. And now, speaking of turning things, Ice seems to be turning things up here a little bit. And now he's just going to go with a big slam. Wow. And that devastating move taking down J.C. Dykes Jr.
Yes, what a nice move by Ice. The Alaskan Assassin is called that for a reason, fans. He assassinates. If you don't know the definition of assassinate, look it up in the dictionary.
And now King Richard going back to work on J.C. Dykes Jr. as the Alaskan Assassin is distracted by Brian Chains, or vice versa there. I couldn't really tell. But anyway, King Richard did the damage.
Yes, but the champion looks ready.
Oh,
man. He's angry. Getting back that momentum and that strength.
That sling blade, that patented sling blade by J.C. Dykes Jr.
That was beautiful. That takes strength right there.
And it reverses momentum. And now J.C. Dykes Jr. is back in control of this match. 5 minutes has elapsed in the match. 5 minutes remaining.
J.C. Dykes Jr. has a chance. There we go, on the ropes.
Oh, and a huge slam by Ice takes down J.C. Dykes Jr.
Do we have a new champion? Yes, no. 2 count. 2 count, everybody. The Alaskan Assassin Ice only pinned J.C. Dykes Jr., the television champion, for only 2 seconds.
Absolutely, and that could have definitely been a 3. It's just going to take a little bit more to put J.C. Dykes Jr. away. And here he goes. J.C. Dykes Jr. whipped off the ropes, and the Alaskan Assassin catches him. Oh, DDT!
Flying DDT. You see Ice had him set up for some kind of power slam, but the champion just reverses and kind of gets him in some kind of flying DDT. The champ's got the match. It's over.
No! Definitely gut check time for both men. That possible spine buster by Ice getting stopped midair, and J.C. Dykes Jr. just taking him down.
Ice back on his feet. The champ looks like he's struggling a little bit.
6 minutes has elapsed in the match. 4 minutes remaining.
J.C. Dykes Jr., the champion.
Oh, that rolling senton!
The flying clothesline. Is it over? No.
I tell you what, we've seen 2 of J.C. Dykes Jr.'s signature moves, the sling blade and the rolling senton. And this, any moment...
Oh, beautiful reverse. Another reverse.
Oh, Dykes Spike, here it comes. No. What?
Kick to the gut. What's this?
Oh, wait, let it count. Small package.
He does it! He wins!
The winner of the match, and still NWA Mountain State Wrestling Television Champion, J.C. Dykes Jr.
Oh man, Ice, the Alaskan Assassin, is angry. King Richard in the ring with Ice.
Unbelievable, I can't believe J.C. Dykes Jr. now getting taken apart. What?
Oh, he told me to shut up.
Ice is definitely...
But you know what, Alaskan Assassin Ice, you tell one to shut up, you're going to tell 2 to shut up.
Oh, no! Oh, And
the disrespect.
And unfortunately, his brother Carl is not here to save them. And the Alaskan Assassin and King Richard just dismantling the J.C. Dykes Jr., the television champion. And what a disgusting way to end this hour. Two men taking apart the television champion.
I tell you right now, man, the champion just laid out in the center of the ring, disrespected by King Richard and the Alaskan Assassin Ice. They just laid a belt right across J.C. Dykes Jr., the champion, the television champion, and just completely lays him left there to rot. Can you believe that?
Well, I tell you, it's a really disgusting maneuver by these two men. Since they've aligned themselves, King Richard and the Alaskan Assassin have just now dismantled the TV champion, and Carl is not there.
See, Brian Chains is checking out the television champion, J.C. Dykes Jr., and it doesn't look good. I think we might need to get him some help out here. Can he get up? Is he going to get up? Yes. All right. He's getting up.
That's a hold your breath moment there, Jacques.
That's a lot of strength right there, and that's a lot of heart from the television champion. Gotta give it to J.C. Dykes Jr. I tell you that right now.
That was a great TV title match. King Richard definitely a force to be reckoned with out there in the corner of Sir Ice. And look what they did. Even after they lost the match, they dismantled J.C. Dykes Jr.
Right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jacques Moliere, here with Jonathan Styles. Now, I want to let everybody know about the Scream Fest right here at NWA, Mountain State Wrestling. Yes, Halloween week, we will have a Scream Fest, so don't forget.
Late October, fans. You don't want to miss it. I'm Jonathan Styles here for Jacques Moliere. Take us home.
And don't forget to go to www.mountainstatewrestling.com. Remember, that don't tickle here at NWA, Mountain State Wrestling.
This is